I can't do this.
No, you're okay. That doesn't even sound like you. Okay, sorry. Welcome back to my channel. That doesn't sound like you either. Just talk like Mandy. Okay.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So you've been asking for more cooking videos, so I figured while I was here with my mom on vacation, I might as well film how to cook Aunt Winnie's apple pie, as you guys have been watching my channel. If you've been watching my channel, you know that I recently lost my Aunt Winnie, but she made the most amazing apple pie. So we are making it for Christmas, and I figured what better way to honor her is to film and share it with everyone in the world. Woo. This is my mom, Julie.
Hi.
So let's get started. So how many apples are we cutting?
Okay, so we use Granny Smith apples because those are the best apples in the world to use for apple pie.
Yes.
If you get really large Granny Smith apples, which we normally do, then you only need to use 7. If you get small apples like this that are Granny Smith, I use probably 9. So we have Granny, what do you want me to say? So right now I'm just slicing up the apples and getting them ready to coat with the brown sugar, and flour.
Oh yes, what's in this? This is brown sugar.
That's 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and 1/4 cup of flour.
All right. And you mix that all together.
Mix it all together.
All right.
And then once you get the apples all sliced, which I'm almost there, well, not quite, you put them in here. See, we're going to be at kind of a dead zone right now.
Okay. Well, no, that's when I edit, Mom.
Oh.
All right. So we're cutting the apple and peeling it.
The most time-consuming part of this recipe is cutting the apples. Everything else is really pretty easy.
And you can show off your fabulous Christmas present. No, this one over here. Look, beautiful. What's it called?
It's called the Forever Yours ring, I think.
For the best of us.
No, it's the box is on top of the little thing in there.
Okay. Well, I'll look at it.
It's a 2-stone diamond ring. 1 stone represents best friends, which would be my husband and I. Oh, hello. And the other stone represents true love. And that's what he surprised me with for Christmas.
Very sweet.
I, on the other hand, very romantically got him a new tablet.
Hey, he's a man.
He's a man. And he seems very happy with it.
Yes.
Okay, we're at a dead zone again.
Okay. So now what are we doing?
Okay, so we have all the apples sliced. We're going to put 2 tablespoons of lemon juice in with the apples, and that keeps them from turning yellow. It doesn't really, but it does. And then you coat all of those. And then you pour your sugar mixture in. Now my Aunt Winnie used to take 1 slice at a time, and she would dip them into the coating and then put them in. I don't do it that way. I just pour it all in.
Nobody got time for that.
I know. So we're going to coat all these really well, make sure they're all covered with sugar.
My job is to watch.
Watch and learn.
It smells delectable.
And the one ingredient that Aunt Winnie didn't use that I incorporated into the recipe was the brown sugar. She never used brown sugar. I thought she did, but she corrected me right off the bat when I asked her. Okay, so that's all coated. And so now we're going to do the crust.
Oh, let me zoom in on this bad boy.
Yeah, because this is aluminum foil and a cookie sheet. And that way the juices from the pie go on the aluminum foil and not the pan.
You're not on there anymore.
Okay.
It's focused onto your hands.
Okay. Okay. So we're just going to take some flour and a rolling pin. I use the crusts that are already made because it's just easier, and I'm just really into easy.
I love that you put flour on the counter.
Absolutely. Well, I don't have a bakery here, so I have to use what I have. And you just take the ready to use crusts. Do not freeze them. Keep them refrigerated. And they're usually a little thicker than I like them. So I roll them out thin.
I did it.
This is my grandson Nick.
Yeah, he's better.
Walking through the kitchen.
He just kind of keeps walking.
And so that's all ready to go into the pie pan. I'm sure all of you guys know how to do this. You just put it in the pie pan.
You just put it in.
You just put it in, put it down. And you take a fork, invent it, which I didn't do yesterday because Mandy's looking at me like, you didn't do that yesterday.
That's exactly what I was saying.
And then you take your your apples and put them all in. Try to build more in the middle so that it's higher. And if you have any of the sugar mixture left over, which I always do, just dump it right in. There's nothing formal about this pie. It's really just a pie. And then one of the secret things that you want to do, I'm going to my refrigerator.
Okay. It looks beautiful. There's a secret thing that I don't even know about? How's that possible?
This adds a lot of flavor
Oh,
to
the
the
butter.
pie. And sometimes you forget to do it. You really don't want to forget to do it. But you take a piece of butter about that big.
No, you want to put it right here. There you go.
Okay. There's no measuring. And you just cut it into cubes. And you can do more if you want. The more butter, the better. You know, me and Paula Dean.
Me and Paula Dean.
I'm going to put a little more butter in there. And this just adds flavor and it makes it juicier. Oops. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. I'm going to put that right there. And then I'm going to do the top crust. Basically
Ooh,
the same
apple pie.
way. That was Nick, my grandson. He's now 18 and doing his own laundry.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! And we're going to roll that one out too. I find that these ready to serve crusts are always a little too thick for me. So I like to have them thin. Because they get flaky, which is what you want. Okay.
Are you going to bring... Okay.
Oh, it's sticking to the counter. Here we go. And you just put that right over the pie.
Beautiful.
It worked! It worked!
That is just breathtaking.
Well, I don't know about breathtaking.
It's breathtaking.
Okay.
Just say it's breathtaking.
It's breathtaking. I'm going to take this back out because I've got to cut the crust. And then you just take a knife. I know all you guys know how to do this. This is the easy part. And I'm not very good at the trim on a pie, so this won't look like, you know, something out of Betty Crocker. It'll look like something out of Julie Osborne. I haven't mastered pie crust yet. But it's what's inside that counts. Right, Mandy?
Exactly.
I haven't mastered pie crust yet. Oh, I sound like an old man. But it's what's inside that counts. Right, Mandy? Exactly. I haven't mastered pie crust yet. Why is my voice so deep? I sound like an old man.
You are a man. Beautiful. And what are we doing now?
We're folding over the crust.
See, I never did that.
What do you do?
I took the pie crust and I would just cut it around and then just take the fork
Just
or my
crinkle?
fingers. Yeah. I never knew the pie would have made it easier.
Well, I used to do it that way, but it always would like break.
Yeah. It would be really frustrating. Beautiful.
And then you take a fork and you just poke little holes in for ventilation. My Aunt Winnie used to put a W with the fork. I don't do that. I don't know why. But she'd usually put her initial or somebody else's. And then you take some sugar, just a little handful of sugar, shake it all around.
Shake it all around.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. And then, oh, that's my phone on tape?
No.
Okay, so then you coat it with sugar, and then I shake some cinnamon on it. There we go. And you bake it in the oven. You start it at 425 for 15 minutes. It's all ready to go in the oven. And you put it in the oven at 425 for 15 minutes. And then after 15 minutes, you knock the oven down to 350 and cook it for another 40-45 minutes until it's nice and golden brown on top. And that's Aunt Winnie's apple pie.
Yay!
Yay!
Now what do you do with the extra dough?
Oh, well, my husband likes these little cinnamon sugar crust. So I cut these up. There's nothing, artistic about this at all. You just cut them into slices and put some sugar on them. And they just go right next to the pie. And you put some cinnamon in them.
Cinnamon in them.
Cinnamon in them. Oh, that's a lot of cinnamon. But that's okay. And you just roll them up like that. I put them on the side of the pie. And then when the pie comes out, he has something to munch on.
There you go.
And I put sugar back on top of that. By the time I'm done, the counter's a real mess. But we don't care.
We don't.
We don't. And it's ready to go in when the turkey comes out. Merry Christmas!
All right, well,
I
this
gotta
is
put
the
it back
end
in the
result.
oven.
We got to put it back in the oven.
Gotta
It's
put
been
it
out
back
for a
in the
while.
oven. Christmas is the thing on your...
Yeah.
Christmas is over, and we're getting ready to eat pie, but I'm going to put it back in the oven to warm it up a little bit. There's the finished product.
Looks unbelievable, and when we cut into it, we will film again.
Okay.
All right.
Oops. Oh, it's still on 200. Perfect. Cutting into the pie. I don't have a regular pie cutter, so we improvise. I think everybody wants pie, so I'm going to make these small.
I don't know if everyone wants pie.
There's the first.
Whoa! Winnie's pie.
Okay, now you got to do the ice cream.
Okay.
And you always have it with a scoop of vanilla ice cream, otherwise it's just no good at all.